think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. The return team gonna let that one. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Alert, alert.
First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. Hit as he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And that's going to bounce out of bounds, giving them a short field to work with here. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
To pick up a 3, brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. He's in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown Steelers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no return here. This is a touchback.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Steady.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Corey Krusty Merritt. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was brought down by Nick Herbig. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Off the play fake, here's Daniel. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. T.J. Watt in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
Here we go. Stop. Bronco 80.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing, Rodgers. He'll find his man. Ben still on it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
A-Rod now to throw on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. On play action, Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Again, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
58.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Ready? Cougar 19. Let's go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
A quick throw right side. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. Third and long.
Ready? 70 Lions. Trap 50, trap 50. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Panther 60.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
Okay, break.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Go. Ready, ready.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Commanders.
In his passing game, it does such a nice job of exploiting the vulnerable secondary that clearly wasn't on the same page. And I think it's the confusion, Mike, that ends up costing him 6 right here before the half.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. Oh, he missed the extra point. It's no good, and they can't even this one up. They will remain down by 1. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Johnson now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
First down for Aaron. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. 2nd and a yard.
At the 32-yard line.
Play action now with Rodgers. This one is caught by Skoranek. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's a Steeler first down.
First down, Steelers.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Rodgers to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll get about 5.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. Frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. and it's second down.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensional. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
We'll try and run it here with Warren. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Now Rodgers on fourth down. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
18.
Here's Warren. Mark down at the 6. Here now, second down and goal.
At the 6-yard line. A gain of 3.
Rodgers now.
Second and goal.
That's holding at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. Warren, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only do they come up with a big third down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up fourth down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
To throw is Daniel. That one secured by the tight end Bates. And he is out of bounds at the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run. It's Eckler. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Commanders first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. That'll give him 4 yards. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
I just want to rock. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side.
Ready, break. Come on, come on. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let go.
Now they'll try to run the jet sweep.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1.
Let's go now. 19 Tigers, go.
They'll try and run for the first with Eckler. It looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 19, 18. Ready, ready.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. This is part 2. To the goal line and in. Noah Brown. Touchdown, Washington. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
Steelers 10. Jake Moody to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Steelers
And
take
how
over
quickly
13-10.
momentum can turn right around. You just gave up the lead on a touchdown a minute ago, but now the energy swings right back. I mean, he was nearly able to take that one the distance.
Warren. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll run. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
It is 2nd down and 5. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. This one complete to Washington. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the first down. To throw is Rodgers. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Steelers make the lead 4. It is 17-13. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh! And he stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's first down.
Stephanie! Broccoli!
Throwing now. Daniel. Rolling right. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And he'll get this up to about the 28. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same.
In the city.
Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They
We're in the
know
city.
it's coming and it's not going to be
So
a
my
lot of
message
games.
to
Ready?
On third down, they'll throw with Daniel. Open man is Samuel, complete. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Washington.
might come in there and get you right.
That is their second.
Make a carrot.
Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Okay,
This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Get up.
Now Daniels. Rolling to the left. Going for it all. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. On the comeback, falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from just outside our nation's capital.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. I'm trying to be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we can hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay.